Okay, so press yourself back into child's pose. Take your knees wider than your hips and your big toes together. Sink your hips back towards your heels and stretch your hands forward to the front of the mat. You can relax your forehead down onto the mat, or you can take a block underneath you and take a big breath in through your nose and exhale it out through your mouth. Good. Let your hips sink all the way back towards your heels. Give a little rock from side to side. Staying with your 3-part breath, breathing belly, ribs, upper chest. Exhaling from the chest, ribs, belly. Good. And then walk your palms off your mat over to your right. Reach through your fingertips. Keep allowing your forehead to rest down towards the floor. Sink your hips back towards your heels. Stretch the spaces between your fingies and press your whole palms down. So remembering the energy lines that end in your hands, giving yourself a little stretch, opening the palms, grounding down. Good. And then move through the center over to your left. Big opening in your right side body. Good. Stretch your fingertips apart. Press the palms down. Big breath in through your nose and exhale all the way out through your mouth. And walk back through the center. Walk the palms back, coming up in a table pose. Stretch your fingertips apart. Good. Parallel your wrists to the front edge of your mat. Take your knees hip width apart. Tuck your toes under. Hips right over the knees. Good. Press down into the mat. Pull your heart forward as you gaze up. Tip your pelvis forward. Draw the heart forward. Open the throat. When your exhale begins, slowly round the spine. Press down into the mat. Draw your chin towards your chest. Feel as if the center of the spine is reaching towards the ceiling. And then when the inhale begins, start the cycle again. Cat-cow. Super great way to greet your day. Say hey to all those energy centers along the spine. You can feel free to keep the eyes closed if that feels more natural to focus on the breath. You can open the eyes, let the gaze be soft. Good. And then coming to neutral, extend your right leg back, tucking your toes under. Give a nice stretch to your calf, your hamstring. If you want to, you can rock forward and backward. You can clear any props that are in your way. Good. And then switch it out. Set your right knee down. Extend your left leg back. Tuck your toes under. A little hello to your calf, your ankle, your toes. Good. And then let's try that again. You can extend your right leg back. Might feel good to just rock back and forth again. If you want to use your core, press down into your hands and extend your leg behind you. If you're like, ooh, feeling it, feeling myself, you can extend your left arm forward. This is a little bit of a core challenge as well as a balance. So wherever you want to work today, the leg may be lifted, the leg may be down. Your arm may be extended, it might be down. Your breath is full no matter what. The meditation is always with the breath. And that's kind of how we decide how far to go in a pose. Where can I breathe with ease? Good. And then let the palm set down, let the knee set down. Let your hips sway, big sway from side to side. Big breath in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Great. Extend your left leg, toes tucked under. Pressing down into the mat. Lift the kneecap, feeling your core strong. Decide if you want your leg to stay down or if you want to lift it, extending it straight behind you. If you're extending it, instead of pointing the toes, flex your toes. Yeah, so the energy is reaching through your heel. Good. Your gaze can stay right down at the mat underneath you. And your right hand may extend out. So thumb turns up, drawing the right shoulder down the back. Wrap your arm muscle to the bone, draw the navel in. Strong, one long line. Keep the palm on the ground. And exhale, right palm down, left knee down. We'll sway from side to side. Resting back into child's pose. Option to stack your palms underneath your forehead. Option to swing your palms along your heels, letting the forehead rest, letting the shoulders rest. If you're wanting a deeper shoulder stretch, you can interlace your palms behind your sacrum or clasp opposite wrists or elbows. So finding a space to start opening the shoulders further. As you inhale, feel the collarbones broaden. As you exhale, slip the palms away from your low back any amount. Good. And then exhale, let the palms fall to the floor. If you like, you can turn your head to one side. And then to the other side. And extend the arms forward, press up into table pose. Take a round of cat-cow here, opening the heart, turning the gaze up. Exhale, tuck the toes under. Let's shift up and back to downward facing dog. Reaching your sit bones high to the sky, stretch your fingertips apart, press the palms down as if you're pressing your mat to the front of the room. Take a slight bend in both of your knees and reach your heels towards the back of the room. Good, and then exhale, set the knees down. Inhale, draw the heart forward. And exhale, shift back into child's pose. Knees wide, extend the arms forward, rest the forehead down. Good. We're going to move through that series a few times, Earth Salutation. So you can feel free to move faster or slower than I do. Let your breath be the guide. Let's inhale into table pose. Draw the heart forward, gaze forward. Exhale, tuck the toes under. Draw the navel in, gently press up and back, lifting the knees, shift your hips up and back, downward facing dog pose. Sinking your heart towards your upper thighs. When the inhale begins, set the knees down, slowly come back to table pose. Draw the heart forward, gaze forward, and exhale back to child's pose. Sink your hips back, reach your arms forward, rest your forehead down. Good, and inhale, float up. Draw the heart forward, gaze up. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift the knees, shift up and back, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, table pose. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, table. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Let's move together a few times silently, letting your breath be your guide. Next time you come up to downward facing dog, walk your palms back to your feet. Let the feet slide out as wide as your mat. And bend the knees generously. Drape your torso forward and come to a forward fold. Clasp opposite elbows and let your spine lengthen. Relax the back of your neck. Shake your head. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Good. Relax your toes. Give yourself a gentle sway from side to side. Good. Release your hands. Inhale halfway up. Take your hands to your knees. Look forward. And exhale, slow fold. Feel free to keep the knees gently bent. And let's move like that. Inhale, come up halfway. Look forward. Draw the heart forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale up halfway. And exhale, fold. Good. The next time you come up halfway, take your hands to your hips, press into your feet, and slowly rise up. Take your feet hip width apart. Good. Inhale the arms up. Interlace your fingers and press your palms up towards the ceiling. Good. Root the feet down. Extend your tailbone. Parallel your chin to the ground. Soft gaze straight ahead. Open the wrists, the armpits. Ground the feet. Release your hands. Let them float behind you. Clasp your fingers or your wrists or your elbows and gently press the palms away from the low back. Open the collarbone, open the shoulders. Micro bend the knees. And from the hips, fold forward. Pause when you reach halfway. Extend your tailbones to the wall behind you. Maybe staying right here. Maybe folding forward a little bit more. Heart moving towards thighs. With a long spine, exhale, press into your feet. Rise up all the way. Let the arms float up again. Clasp opposite elbows. Step the feet a little closer. And gently draw a circle on the sky. Good. So you're opening your side body, your belly, your low back. Check in with your breath. Are you still breathing? Hope so. Move in the opposite direction. And release your hands. Soft bend in your knees. And shoulders forward, up, and down. Good. And then back, up, forward, and down. Let's come to mountain pose, Tadasana. Step your feet hip width apart. Stretch your toes apart, rock forward and backward so you can feel the whole sole. Your outer edges of your feet are parallel to the side of your mat. Good. Root the big toe ball mound down into the earth, pinky toe edge, inner heel, outer heel, root down. Shine the palms forward. Draw strength up the legs. Extend the tailbone down. Feel that heart lift. Good. Parallel your chin. You can gaze straight forward. Eyes can be open or closed. Come back to your full breath. Take that yawn. Yes. No apologies. That's what it's for. Relaxing. The body's smart. Big breath in. Full breath out. Here, feel your Durga breath. 3 parts. Belly, ribs, upper chest. Opening, full capacity. Exhaling fully. Good. And with no rush, let's move our arms to match this breath. As you inhale, stretch the arms out. Overhead. When the exhale begins, touch the palms, pull straight down, letting the thumbs slide towards your sternum. Relax the elbows, relax the shoulders. Good. And it's your own pace, your own time, a big circle. It might feel good to you to just stay present, breathing in, here I am. Breathing out, here I am. You can let the breath start to match your intention as you inhale, opening to receive that. As you exhale, clearing the way. Good. Let's start moving in half sun salutation. Inhale up. And when you exhale, touch the palms and dive in. Keep a long spine. So you're leading with your heart. Good. Relax the back of your neck, folding just as far as feels good to your body. And then inhale, come up halfway. Hands to your shins. Look forward. Draw the heart forward. Exhale, fold fully. Feel free to keep your knees generously bent. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Reach the palms out. Come up with a long spine. Good. And then exhale back to the center of your heart. Good. Inhale up. Exhale, dive in. Good. Inhale up halfway. Look forward. Exhale, fold. Press into your feet. Inhale up all the way. And exhale, the palms to the heart. Good. One more time. Inhale. Inhale up. Touch the palms, dive in. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, fold. Press into the feet, inhale up all the way. Exhale the palms to the heart. Let's practice balance. Release your hands and relax your toes. Balance onto your left foot. Good, so you're feeling the whole sole of your foot contacting the earth, just feeling the weight shift. And then open your right knee straight to the side. Take the heel above your left ankle. You can open your eyes for this. Draw the palms together in front of the heart. And remember, it's always awesome if you want to grab the wall to feel the support while you balance. Good. Noticing little fluctuations. For your balance, build the foundation from the breath. So hear the breath, belly, ribs, upper chest. Building the fullness, exhaling completely. And then also choose a space to let your eyes rest. One space. Training our mind to stay right here. No matter the little wobbles, we've got our breath, we've got our focus. And then you can build your pose. Maybe today you go deeper. Maybe you grow your tree tall. Maybe you slide the sole of the foot to the calf. Maybe you grow your tree wide. So keep opening your knee to the side wall. Soft gaze. Your tree might be still today. It might be moving with the wind. It might fall timber. If we fall, balance poses invite us to practice coming back into the pose with grace, no rush. Anything that happens while we're in the pose is the pose. When the foot falls, still in the pose. Hear the breath, feel the breath. With your next exhale, draw the palms to the heart. Release your right foot. Come back to Tadasana. Release your hands. And close your eyes or keep it open. Returning to the breath, feel a little difference between your left and right side. Good. And then balance on your right foot. Feeling that whole sole contact. Open your left knee to the side. Slide the heel above your right ankle. Sensing what it is for this side. Palms can come to the heart. And then you can trust the foundation of the breath, the gaze. So here we are in the pose, tree pose, Vrikshasana. You might choose the hands to stay here, the foot to stay here. You might explore the pose with your arms and explore growing the pose, sole of the foot coming into the calf or above the knee. Pose invite us to focus. They invite us to a sense of humor. Just noticing, how do I treat myself when I fall? It's all part of the game. The little fluctuations, falling in, coming back. Next exhale, draw the palms back to your heart space. And release your foot. Relax the arms. Check in with your mountain pose, rooting the feet down. Okay. And let's move back towards the floor. So inhale the arms up. Touch the palms, slow dive in. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, move yourself into downward facing dog or come back to table pose. And then your choice. You can hang out here for a few breaths. Maybe flow through a few earth salutations. Or you can take rest in child's pose.